Brazil, but it was by
it.
accident, and it went straight into the keeper's hands. In fact, he touched both posts before he came and picked it up. It was a bit embarrassing. And then it was all 2 saves from Martinez, a second one from Berghaus.
Wonderful. He's a great penalty saver. But as Rio said before, he looks so confident going into the penalty.
A little dance.
He's a bit crazy as well. He's a crazy lad.
Yeah.
He's got that flag, and that got like a flag in.
He's a goalkeeper.
Yeah. And his hair. And look in the way to bring, the fans just right behind the team and celebrating. Look.
It's their moment, isn't it?
It's their moment, of course.
It's their moment. And he looks like he enjoys it.
Save.
I mean, you've 90, at least 90% of this crowd here in the stadium are Argentinian fans, aren't they?
Seem to be. I think even the locals or the neutrals or people who've come from perhaps this kind
of
part of the world.
The best supported team, aren't they? By far the best supported team here at the World Cup so far.
Yeah.
Look at them still. Look, it's crazy.
Yeah, well, stay here for
they're still
2
dancing.
hours. Look,
look
at the player. She's going rest for the next year. Stop. Take a rest. That's enough. Let the fans celebrate.
Fernandez went next. He had, you're in a point where you were in such a good position, and it might happen for him. Let's have a look at this one.
Yeah, I mean, when we talk about pressure, there wasn't a huge amount of pressure on this because they're already 2 up, really, aren't they?
That's the one you want,
isn't it?
That's the one
you think. He's a young lad, though, isn't he?
He's a young lad.
Yeah,
he's well wide,
pressure
isn't it?
for him, and he's been good today, and so
he had the
just at the end of the second half,
and he had he steps up. Do you know what I mean? You've got to put your hand up. Don't forget, you probably get asked before the penalties get announced at the end of the game. And you've got to put your hand up. He's a young kid, so...
Well, Martinez saved a couple, and then the other Martinez stepped up to win it. Oh. So between them, they did quite well.
Not a bad penalty as well either, was it?
It was a beauty.
And I'm glad for Lautaro Martinez because he's not his place with Julian Alvarez.
There is no better sight in football than when you're taking a penalty and you see the goalkeeper going the other way to where you've hit it.
The relief. Yeah. The relief.
Oh, that's mixed emotions. Desolation too, of course, for the Dutch. I mean, they only had, I think, 2 shots on target in the entire game, but they made a game for it. They made it entertaining for us, and look at that. Look what it means to them.
Do you know what? I don't know if I said this last time, but you don't see that emotion when he's in a club shirt, do you? I mean, he obviously inside he's got that emotion, but
particularly when they've won Champions Leagues and things like that, which he obviously.
But I don't see that. I don't see as much.
Isn't that the difference of a World Cup? Yeah. But when it's for your country and the expectation and everything that comes with it.
Yeah. He's really enjoying it every single minute.
There you go, 2 heroes.
Do you think it's unfair of me to have said I'm not sure they're a great team, they just have a genius of a forward in there that they rely on?
We have seen in this World Cup that we're still relying on this guy, Messi. I mean, we are a good team. We have good players. We're not playing great football, but we're steady. We just defend compact, and then pass the ball to Messi. We have.
I think I agree with you, Pablo. What you said earlier, I agree with you. I think you need Di Maria fit to give you that something else.
He looked better as soon as he came on, didn't they? All of a sudden, they dominated the last 10 minutes.
Yeah,
didn't they?
He gives them the extra legs, that extra spark. That's someone who can go 1v1, and I think without him, they absolutely rely on Messi. And I think it can, in the bigger games against bigger teams, it could be their undoing.
Yeah. The Molina goal seems a long time ago. That put them 2 up. It's, first time, actually put them 1 up.
Well, he did really well, didn't he, in winning the ball in the first place. And then he gives it to Messi. I mean, it's incredible the way he travels with the ball, and they have the ability to spot that pass and the run and the way to pass. Yeah. But the first touch from Molina and the finish was also exceptional. It's a fantastic goal.
Watch what he does to Aki. Move away from me now. Give me that yard so I can then play that pass.
But we saw so many times in this game, particularly from Argentina, when they went forward, and it was quite a simple pass, wasn't it, to play someone in? Yeah. But it just shows how difficult that is to find that key pass, the way to pass, and he does that better than anyone else in the world. It's amazing how he does that.
Talk about the goal-scoring numbers, which are astronomical, but It's also the dribbling, the little bits, and that vision and awareness and passing ability and weight of pass. And he got the second goal. It was from the penalty spot. And it was definitely a penalty, wasn't it? Dumfries very clumsy here, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, good from Acuna there. Just, look, on the line. But again, I don't know what he got people saying to Messi. Do you think he will be nervous after that?
I can't imagine why he's in the face. I mean, I've not a good idea.
And then he couldn't even move. Look.
Yeah.
He just told him to be quiet. Don't ever talk to me again.
Imagine doing that to Messi.
Tasty pen.
Don't know who he's talking to.
OK, that's Messi's now got 10 goals in World Cups, and boy, you have to be some player to do that, really.
Do you know what it is? It's taken you all this time. If I could swear on here, I would. To get that graphic up there.
That's the most exciting thing ever.
He typed it up himself, didn't you, Gal?
Yeah, he took twice as many games, but that's all right. But then they came, didn't they? The Dutch, of course, they put the big man up front and played long ball, old English style football.
And obviously Holland are renowned for being Mr. like total football, playing the game the lovely, beautiful way. But they went big, they direct, putting bodies in the box. This is a fantastic header.
It was.
Just used the pace on the ball to guide it in the far post.
They just didn't have that threat. For the vast majority of the game, they didn't have a forward with a little bit of quality. They didn't get in those positions, did they? And then all of a sudden, they bring him on, got a focal point, they go long, they go direct, they get balls into the box, and it changes the game for them.
It's interesting with Argentina, isn't it? Because they've looked so solid defensively and given so little away, with the exception probably of the opening game where they were caught a little bit.
Yes.
That it kind of surprised me. But will teams look at that now and think, well, maybe that's the way to beat them?
Well, I think, you know, we got good players at the back. I mean, Otamendi's good in the air, Romero.
Yeah.
But obviously, we're not the strongest team, you know, to defend these kind of crosses or against these two big players in the box. I mean, Lisandro Martinez is not the tallest, still good, aggressive, but of course we struggle a little bit at the end of the game with those balls.
I think emotion comes into it as well. Especially when you concede one, you start panicking, people start retreating, people start making silly, rash decisions, and silly fouls were a big part of the end of the game.
They did, didn't they? Right at the end.
Yes.
I mean, it was silly to give a free kick away there. I mean, having said that, the free kick was, I mean,
wow.
So clever.
It surprised everyone in the stadium and at home, I'm sure.
You can
silly
just
foul
see him
again.
running to the back of him there, and you think, oh no.
Why?
Well, it's not why, exactly.
There's no danger, there's no threat.
That's just panic. I'm telling you, that's panic at the last stage again. Let me get it out, let me clear it,
Having
and then this
said
happens.
that, guys, what about this? I mean, that is so clever. So clever. No one's expecting that.
Right.
Are they? I mean, everyone in the whole stadium's expecting, think, last kick of the game, have a shot, try to go over the wall.
It's one of those that it haven't worked. Everyone going, what are you doing trying that? You've got to have a shot from there.
Beautiful football.
Can you remember 98?
No, it's not that dissimilar, is it, from that goal that was scored by Argentina on that occasion, was it? There's Louis van Gaal's reaction. Oh, we've got it. Alan, you're in the wall. Alan Shearer.
Similar, yeah.
A little bit.
Wow.
Yeah. We won't blame you, Alan. We won't blame you for that.
I was just standing in the wall.
We won't blame you for the foul when
job.
Sol Campbell scored in extra time, but we won't blame you for that.
There's some strike.
Zanetti,
Yeah. I remember it.
Yeah. Look at that. That was tough to take as well, wasn't it?
It was.
Let's have a look at the route to the final. We know what that means because Brazil lost earlier today, so Argentina will obviously face Croatia in the semi-finals of the World Cup. On the other side of the draw, of course, Morocco play Portugal, and then later tomorrow evening it's England against France. Argentina, Croatia. Pablo?
Yeah, another...
I mean, you'd take that, though, wouldn't you? With all due respect.
I wanted...
You'd sooner that than Brazil, wouldn't you?
And Argentina in the semi-final.
You wanted Brazil, Argentina?
I wanted, absolutely.
Did you?
That would have been one of the best games.
No, I agree. As a neutral, I would want that, but surely you would...
no, I mean, Croatia, they're still a really good team. I mean...
Oh, yeah.
They've been in the final 4 years ago. Now semi-final. You know, That's a dangerous team to play against.
Well done, you've won.
Didn't have the first shot on target for 33 minutes, and that was from Argentina. The best team are leading in this game.
Yeah.
Been really disappointed in the Netherlands. They've offered nothing in forward positions. Their game plan hasn't quite worked. They've tried to find that ball in behind, but Argentina, and changing their system, it's worked really, really well for them.
Yeah. I see similarities with 1986, Pablo, in the sense that you've got a workman-like team in Argentina, tough, uncompromising, difficult to beat, relying on a bit of magic from a genius. Maradona, Messi.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've always been a bit like that with Argentinian teams. We know that we have strong players in defence and in midfield, but then we have always that number 10 in the team who really makes the difference for the team. And I think Messi's doing this, for that team. And when I say I'm confident before the game, it's because we have Messi on the field, and he's the only one who could really make things happen. And, well, when we talk about this bastard, it wasn't real.
He's the one who makes the difference. They absolutely rely on him, but he's been delivering in this tournament.
Yeah, and we said before the game, he's been making a difference for 15 or so years at the top level, the cutting edge of football. He's a fantastic footballer, and when it comes to games that need to be defined, he's the one that takes on the responsibilities of that, and he enjoys that. And he's a phenomenal footballer. You see in this stadium, whenever he gets the ball and whenever he does anything, the whole stadium stands up. It's amazing to see.
Yeah, the change of shape of Argentina kind of matching up with the Dutch as good coaching. In
youngest coach in the tournament, going head-to-head against the most experienced one, and he's winning that battle at the minute, because we were looking and we expected them to go in with a change of system with 5 at the back or 3 at the back, and they've done that, and they've looked really solid. The Netherlands not had a shot on target yet, not looked dangerous at all.
The job is done for Argentina over the last few years since he came